Hey, Edgar's from Funneltopia here. In this video, I want to quickly show you how to make form and survey submissions or form and survey submission notifications in Funneltopia. So basically, it's a situation where somebody fills out a form or a survey. Yeah, you get like an email with all the information that they have filled out in the form. So a real life example of this would be maybe like a contact form. Basically, you get a notification that somebody filled out the contact form and this is their name, email, this is their message and whatever, right? So that's a pretty common use case, I guess. So we can just, yeah. In this case, we're going to use a form. So we can go to Sites, Forms, Builder. You can either add a new one or I'll just use an existing one. It's like the usual sample one that I use is just a name and email. And the third field you can add, if it's a contact form, it could be something like, it would be a custom field, right? You would create a new one. It would be like a multi-line custom field. So in this case, I think I already have one. Let's just go quickly find it. Sample survey. I think I had one here. Yeah, so message. It says optional. It should just say, what's your message, whatever. What do you want to tell me? So that's kind of, it would look something like this, the contact form, right? Maybe ask for their phone number as well. So actually, let's move my face here. And so it would be simple as that, right? So maybe I can make this required, make this one required. So simple as that. That's the form itself. And now we want to have the notification, which would be over here, the bell icon, show notification settings. So there are two types. I'm going to delete these actually. This is what it's going to look like by default on your end, probably. Let's click back on. So it will look like this, right, at the beginning. So this one is the email notification that you're getting. We're going to specify what email is you, right? What email should it be sent to? And this one is actually, as it says here, sends an automated email to the actual person who filled it out. But in this case, we need this one, right? Email notification. Receive an email once somebody fills out a form. So the subject line will be somebody has filled the contact form, right? Something like that. Email, I'm going to put in my own. So just so we can test it out immediately. And the sender name, we can leave it as is, but here you can see at the bottom what does it mean. So just, yeah, this one is not important. So now we can save it and we can go and test it out. So let's click on preview over here. Let's preview it. It saves before you're actually previewing it automatically. So let's do something like this. Test, just so you can see. Test, right? And now let's submit. So it's going to take a couple seconds. Yeah, thank you. Filled out a form. So this would be like a custom message. It would say something like, thanks for filling out the contact form, or thanks for reaching out. We'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible, right? So now I'm going to go check my inbox and see whether it has come in. There we go. This is the one. Somebody has filled out the contact form. Here's the name. Here's the email. Here's the message, right? More information, when, what, when, how. And these fields are going to be like 10 of them, right? If it's like a survey, right, you can get all this. This is like the most common use one I can think of, like a contact form. This is where you see their whole message and then you can reach out to them. So that's kind of the short version of this. This is how you get a notification. And if you have any questions about this or anything else Funneltopia related, 24/7 chat support, let us know. We'll make sure to respond as quickly as possible. But if you don't have any questions, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.